swing my rendition of Sweet Sugar Pie by Old Dirty Bastard. Sweet sugar pie, how I wish you were mine. Oops, hold on. Oh no. Wait a minute. Looking all good, like I know you should.
Like you know you should, yeah. Nah, love you down now, baby. Oh, my girlie, sweet, my honey, you look so good to me.
How did I start working with XV? Good friend of mine by the name of Alex. Follow him on Twitter at signature718. Signature is not spelled properly though, just have to find him. Actually introduced me to XV's music. He had been bringing me a bunch of artists and new producers that were on to come up. You know, just different people that were doing different things. Because I spend most of my time in here. So sometimes, you know, when you're a studio rat, you miss out on some of the things that are happening and bubbling. So he brought me a bunch of new stuff. And he was really into the possibility of, you know, us working with XV. So we met up. He played me some of his music, and I thought I heard some potential in what he played me. So we arranged for a meeting, and we kind of just hung out a little bit, you know, because again, when you're dealing with any kind of relationship, whether it's business, personal, or whatever, you kind of got to feel the person out and see if it's something that you want to take your time or put your time into. And he popped back up in New York, played me some of, you know, what he'd been working on in terms of his album.
I know I'm the shit, tell him to go and say it. I know I can spit, tell him to go and spray it. I be sitting writing piff in a metaphor stick, I'm like that line is hella dope, baby.
And, you know, he definitely has a lane and an identity in his own kind of sound and direction. He has a vision of what he wants to do, which I always appreciate in artists, because some artists, they can just rap, which is good, but they don't know where they want to direct it. So we only actually spent about a week in the studio so far, but things worked out pretty well. So we're in talks right now with the label about the possibility of me executive producing his album.
Tell me that I know you love me.
Oh, I think he's a good kid. I like his energy. He comes through at like 10 o'clock at night and he's here till like 9 o'clock in the morning recording, you know, on any beat that he could find or that he can get, you know, just constantly rapping. And I like his energy, you know, so and his eagerness and his willingness to try whatever. So, you know, we've hung out a bit, you know, and I kind of been schooling him to certain things and just giving him music here and there just to demo while I'm working on other stuff. So I think something will come out of that as well.
Tell me that I know you love me.
Saigon's album is coming out on February 15th. Nobody ever thought it would see the light of day. In about 2 weeks, you guys will be able to hear it and judge for yourself. The album is for the most part untouched, but we did find out at the last minute that Atlantic had started the clearance process on some of the samples, but hadn't actually followed through and finished it. So while we had while we had quotes from publishers in terms of what they would want, in terms of them approving the usage and stating the terms of what they wanted, they hadn't gotten their money. So such and such publisher said, yes, I want $2,500 for publishing, $5,000 for master usage. That $7,500 check was never cut. So I had to pull in every musician, every favor I could call in musician-wise. I had to call in, get people in to recreate these songs, but not with the approach of making new beats, just replaying the samples. And we nailed all of them. The only one I didn't get to spend a lot of time on is The Invitation. And I know people on the internet have now heard some of the snippets that were up on Amazon for a while and were worried that, you know, that The Invitation wasn't going to be as good because, you know, it sounded so different in the snippet that they did hear. So, for those who have had this concern, yes, The Invitation is different. It's still good. I think it still captures it captures the feel of the original. However, once the album is available, I will give you guys the original version of The Invitation, so you can just insert that in your iTunes playlist if you like, and replace the the replay or just put it in addition to it. You know, but I'm happy, you know, that his album's coming out. I'm proud of him.
Tell me that I know you love me.
Dre's probably very mad at me right now because I'm supposed to be sending him something, and I'm sitting here doing this, but I've been promising Al I will do this forever. But Dre, well, by the time you see this, you'll have had what you needed. But yeah, I'm been working with Dre on that, you know, and it, not like on some right hand man type of thing, like helping him do the entire album. I saw speculation that like I was heavily involved in the Detox. It's not even like that. At the most, it looks like right now I probably have 2 songs on there, but we've probably done 15 songs, you know. But when you have the luxury of working on an album for 8 years and it doesn't affect your financial bottom line because you're selling $400 headphones, you can do that. So it's a great feeling to see 2 albums that were long awaited to finally be released. We're talking about Detox and A Great Story Never Told. I'm just happy to have been, you know, a part of them. I'm also happy that Dre respects me enough to just throw me in the studio and let me do what I want to do and kind of, you know, give him my input. Because I look at this guy like, dude, you know, I was in 6th, 7th grade, wide-eyed, just trying to be like you, and now I'm sitting here chopping it up with you on a peer level. So it's cool, you know, and I appreciate the fact that I'm a part of it.
Tell me that I know you love me.
Well, I've always been a DJ from day one. That's how this all started. And I've actually been DJing actively for the past few years, mostly overseas, and throughout Europe and Asia. It wasn't until maybe the past 2 years, maybe, that I started to entertain DJing more here, largely in part to the weekly party that I've been doing for a while over at Santos Party House downtown on Friday nights. But in terms of the DJing, it's just, it's recreational, it's fun, it's how it all started. So it's kind of a way for me to just get back in touch with the music, and with the people that enjoy the music. You don't get that experience of seeing people react to your music in here, except for the 5 dudes that you see every day that sit there and nod their heads all day. You know, you actually get to get out to the club and see the people's reactions and feel their reactions to the music. And on top of that, I just love DJing. You know, like, I stayed up I bought a new mixer the other night. I bought a Pioneer DJM 2000, and I was so hyped on the mixer. I did a 3.5-hour mix, or 3-hour mix. And even with the mistakes and everything, because I was kind of just learning the mixer, still uploaded it on the SoundCloud just for everybody to hear it. So many people were asking me about it. DJing is just fun, and it's the essence of what we do, and it allows me to get in touch with the other other sides to my musical personality that I can't necessarily express through what I do. Because when I spin, I play a lot more than just hip hop. I play a little bit of everything. These days, I actually DJ not very little hip hop, but I play so much more.
Jay, the Jackson. And I just can't get it all